So today we're gonna go ahead and do a unit review reaction. I don't even know what the hell to call this series, but today we're gonna go and do a unit unit review reaction. I don't know what to call this series. Seriously, I was trying to figure something out a second time, but we're gonna go ahead and do a video on tech trunks. I don't have much more to say. I hope you guys all having a very good day. I'm having a good day. The reason why I didn't put out a video yesterday is because I got completely caught up. I am completely sorry, guys. But yeah, with that being said, I think I said that already. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into the video.
What's going on?
I most likely don't remember what I said in this video.
Battle videos, and today we're talking about
Afro
Tech
Dev.
Trunks. So Tech
We
Trunks
love Afro Dev.
is a unit that came out for Golden Week of 2019 alongside AGL Zamasu, and he really impacted the meta with what he brought to the table.
Very true. Gotta pause it for a second. You guys notice something about this video? I'll give you a second. What do you guys notice about this video? The title. The super attack animation everyone got tired of seeing. Now, this is definitely biased. I think within my friend group at the time, well, there's still my friends, but you guys get the gist. Within the friend group that actively plays Dokkan, I had a couple of friends say that they got tired of seeing Tech Trunks' super attack animations. It's like I've heard it from like a couple of past friends. Well, they're not past friends. Dev, you guys get the gist. But back then, I had a couple of friends that said that Trunks' animations, they get tired of seeing it because, you know, LGE meta, he's stacking, and then all you get to see is pretty much this. Shout out to Dokkan Attic. I'm going to go ahead and just put that out there. Yeah, he throws a sword, and then he just punches him. All right, and then he's... So, wait, hold on. This animation was the shit back then, by the way. Okay, so transforms into basically that Tech Trunks, dashes up, throws a sword, bounces off of Goku Black, does a punch. So, sword throw, punch, Galagun. That's it? This animation was the shit back then. But I can especially this and the KO screen. I gotta say the KO screen is so... This is still a very good looking KO screen. 1000%. But the reason why I put this here is because, of course, friends were mentioning, Dev, the super attack animation is it's getting bland. I'm tired of seeing this animation because, of course, you're going to be using this guy a lot during Legendary Goku event meta, and you're going to see the super attack animation a bazillion times. So that's why I basically put
Tech Trunks came out during the Legendary
that was
Goku
long
meta,
and drawn out, so I'm not surprised if anyone skipped.
He performed absolutely phenomenal.
Of course,
because he would go ahead and stack his attack inside his first form. This first form didn't really mean much.
It really
but
didn't.
One thing I do want to note about
His
this
first
form is the fact that
doesn't
he
really matter.
did have the Saiyan lineage before he transformed into his Super Saiyan form. And they replaced the Saiyan lineage with Golden Warrior. Like, Golden Warrior is such a
Terrible
garbage link. But, yeah,
Terrible.
that's something to know. I really don't like the fact that they did move the Saiyan lineage for Golden Warrior. But, I mean, he does have Prepare for Battle Royal lineage in Dismal Future. And he does build up Ki inside his passive, so I guess it's fine. But, still, I think the Saiyan lineage would have impacted him just a bit more. But anyways, yes,
100%.
he does stack attack, start out with 100% attack and defense inside his first transformation. Then he would transform on turn 3, and he would just be...
I called his base form his first transformation. I'm noticing little nuances. I still have little nuances for my current videos, but it's like... Man, when I watch some of my older unit reviews back, I'm just like, man.
God. By the time he would go ahead and get up
Pretty
to
much,
the
you
Tech
only
God
wanted to
Goku
be in this
phase,
form.
He would stack his attack and defense. He would start out with 120% attack and defense at the start of the turn, which is definitely nice, good, and standard. He would build up Ki, attack, and defense. Each time he would come back on turn up to 4 Ki and 80% attack and defense.
Very substantial.
So, yes, the reason why I say by the time this guy will go ahead and get to Tech God Goku, he will be quite literally untouchable. And he was able to take Int UI Goku Super Attack, being a tech type character. Him being a
100%.
type disadvantage against the hardest int type boss in the game was definitely very, very good. Also, he did
Nothing
have
wrong.
a solid linking partner, that being this STRH Trunks. I did talk about this guy about, a couple of videos ago, and these two really link up quite well. Like, let's not get it twisted. We can still use this STRH Trunks in long events because he does build up his defense by 30% for 6 turns, which is definitely very good. He has 40% damage reduction. He does raise his attack and defense by up to 120%.
I agree. I think about it.
Boost.
Yeah,
so he has like that sort of LR incel type of passive where he raises stats by according to his HP.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's a unit before in LR Cell that had the raising their attack and defense by a certain amount with less HP remaining, the greater the stats boost, or the more HP remaining, the greater the stats boost, or vice versa, or whatever. Pretty sure there's a unit before in Cell that had that. But if I'm wrong, please let me know.
But
not sure who the
damage
was.
reduction, he's building up his defense with a super attack effect.
And yes, this guy was a solid linking partner for him.
Technically,
at the time,
this guy is
surely enough
great right next to this guy.
100%.
I would argue that.
I can't even.
You can go ahead and run the Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks because technically this is a Realm of Gods enemy, and I believe he is a orb changer, right? Isn't that in Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks a orb changer?
If he doesn't get enough orbs, he gets destroyed by Int UI Goku back then.
I think he is. I haven't seen his EZA in so long. Ooh. Yeah, so he's an orb changer right here.
True.
He's a nuker right over here, and he does change. He does change orbs to rainbow when going up to
excluding
when he goes up against a
SDR. He becomes interesting. Hold on, Dev. Hold on.
Patient work because
no, go back.
He's effective against all.
There we go. Greatly lowers defense. He gives the entire super class rotation 30% attack. Okay, so he's a support type unit on a super attack effect. Of course, great lowering defense being obviously worthless. Could you lower Int UI Goku's defense? Probably not. I don't remember. But still, greatly lowering defense obviously worthless. He's technically a double orb changer if you're going up against a Realm of Gods category enemy. 1 to Rainbow Key Spheres, and of course 1 to Int from STR's Int. Yeah, a double orb changer that's effective against all types. He's rewarded for getting Key. And he's a nuker. This guy had a solid EZA on release, I will say that. Pretty solid. April 9th of 2020. Interesting, okay.
All types with 7 or more Key Spears. So you can definitely make this rotation work because
funny
this
enough,
guy is a double
he gets his
orb
EZA
changer. He orb changes here,
almost a month
and
after
he orb
the
changes
ESPR
Rainbow Key
meta.
Spears here.
Almost
so a double orb changer that's a nuker,
of course, same
that's
day of
effective against all types is definitely quite good sitting right next to this guy, no? You can make this work for sure. I mean, but his EZA wasn't out at the time, so I mean, I guess I mean, if you were going ahead and still running long events,
definitely not.
At the time of his EZA, yes, you can do that. But I think this guy's best partner would have to be this guy.
100% at the time,
because you don't get your EZA till 2022 if I'm not incorrect. I believe it's in 2022 you get your EZA. You get your little sub. And this
completely
is just,
forgot.
Like this is just not happening. You're not doing this. You're
private
keeping
server
2 tech
antics
trunks on each of those rotations.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rage Trunks right next to this
do
guy is
that
definitely a very good rotation. So this guy performed quite well for the Legendary Goku event because he would go ahead and get to his Super Saiyan form. He would stack up all his attack, defense,
pretty
and
much
he would go and
the
stack
entire fight.
Attack and defense side of super attack effect. This is the main reason why he was so good for this event.
100%.
And if you really wanted to, you can go ahead.
I agree.
And go ahead and nuke
this
Int UI
video
Goku
spot
and
on.
finish him off because you can never kill.
Does he lower defense?
And transform with him and go ahead and nuke Int UI Goku.
Okay, so the entirety of the Legendary Goku event can have his defense lowered. Okay, so I guess that's still whatever.
Finish him off because you can definitely kill off Int UI Goku with this because
100%,
30%
yes.
attack and 10% defense per key sphere obtained. He was effective against all types for free, and he was a orb changer for that
once only,
turn,
which
I do not like. I feel like if they were to go ahead,
look at me agreeing with myself, I definitely
and make this
like
guy
that.
an orb changer, it should have just been permanent because he changes random key spears to
he's
10.
cooking.
Like, why not just leave it the way it is, you know?
Yes.
So, yes. So this is basically his one hitter quitter type of attack where you just change all the. Well, if you get lucky, you change all the key spears attack. pick up all those key spheres. This guy's dropping like a 9-10 million attack stat because you were stacking up the entire event against NUI Goku.
Was it 9-10 million? I don't remember.
That's simple.
2019.
So, how would this guy perform for 200% leader skills, Cell Max, Red Zone?
Not good.
Obviously, it wouldn't happen.
Obviously.
But one thing to note is
then.
that this guy is on a couple of 200% leader skills, no? He is now on that new 200% leader skill with the LR Ultimate Gohan. I'm trying to hold myself back from saying it LR Beast Gohan, but it's not LR Beast Gohan. It is LR Ultimate Gohan. Hey, for all my people who asked for LR Ultimate Gohan, there you go. There you go. Now we don't got no Beast Gohan. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I really...
Yo.
Man, I was gonna make a reactions video to that, but I just felt like it wasn't really worth it because I feel as if though enough people had made a reaction about it, so I don't really want to go ahead and try to. I don't want to be like the rest and go ahead and give you guys my reaction on it. My reaction is just like everyone else's.
I'm gonna let him finish.
I feel like we should have got a standalone Orange Piccolo. We should have got a standalone LR Beast Gohan. It should have been standalone two of these guys, and they should have been the greatest units ever.
That's what it should have been.
I agree with everyone else that's saying that on that.
That's what it should have been.
So I'm not gonna go.
And about the reactions thing, Dev, can you say that again?
Stupid. It's really stupid. I really. Man, I was gonna make a reactions video to that, but I just felt like it wasn't really worth it.
It wasn't.
Because I feel as if though enough people had made a reaction about it, so I don't really want to go ahead and try to. I don't want to be like the rest and go ahead and give you guys my reaction on it. My reaction is just like everyone else's. I feel like we should have got a standalone Orange Piccolo.
Pretty much.
We should got
it would have been just like everyone else's. Why is he right?
Standalone two of these guys. And
yes,
Dev. The greatest
correct.
Ever. I agree with everyone else that's saying that on that front. So I'm not gonna go ahead and make a video about me just complaining about it. I'm like, oh my god, no man. Come on, what the hell? Dude, no, I'm not doing that, bro. Come on now. So what's a waste of time? We're gonna go and stick
if I could
to
clap
what
myself
I'm doing
up
right now, you know? Unless it's something that's like it has to be something
clap
big.
Myself up,
like
give myself
this
a
big,
handshake.
like it has to be something like game changing. Would you guys consider this game changing? Like the
Now on the topic of that, right? On the topic of that, I still technically don't make like reaction videos. I technically don't do that. I will talk about the kits. Would you got that as a reaction video? Like a little community reaction type of thing. I don't know what I would categorize that as. But I do talk about cards. Have I been getting consistent with that? I mean, to be fair, for the 9th anniversary, I've been covering most of like the 9th anniversary new stuff that come out. I did not cover the Universe 6 EZAs. I definitely should do a video on those. Yo, because Tech Khalifa and STR Kefla and Int Hit got EZAs on Global, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I gotta get to do a video on that. But, like basically what I said, similar reactions. That is truly the reason why, even now, I still don't do that. Now, I'm pretty sure I did that for the 2023 Worldwide Down celebration for the Future Saga thing. I did do it for that one. But correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the last one I did at that time? I think that was the last one I did at the time. I don't remember. You guys already know all the videos on my channel, so if I'm wrong, you're gonna correct me.
Fucking Beast
Listen,
Gohan
I get corrected.
Orange Piccolo thing. I don't think that's really game.
It's fine.
It
doesn't really bother me.
Summon because it's. Come on now. Don't act like you're not gonna summon.
Although the only time I will admit, the only time I really got bothered by a comment was for the categories video for that Super Bosses thing, that Golden Frieza should be on Super Bosses. I still think that it's like, okay, I understand that he's a fucking DBZ movie. I get it. But if Go Bros are on Buu Saga, all Golden Friezas should be on Super Bosses. If not, fix the categories. I'm not going to go into my rant because there is a video that you guys can go watch on my channel about category discrepancies. There are many category just wonky, just weird We ain't gonna talk about it. That's the only comment that got to me, and it wasn't really because of them. Their comment, it only got to me because it reminded me of how dumb categories are in Dokkan. Not the person. No offense to the person at all who made the comment. I didn't get offended by you personally. I got offended by Dokkan's just decision making. Albeit it is correct. That is a DBZ movie, but if we're not gonna have the Golden Freezes and Resurrection F be on Super Bosses, then Gobro should not be on Buu Saga. There's no other way around it. There's literally no other way around it.
You're definitely gonna summon. Even though those banners are garbage. I mean, I showed them inside my Discord server. Join 24/7 Discord server, by the way. But yeah.
24/7 Discord server.
Let me stop fucking talking.
He said it.
So,
he said it, not me.
I think one interesting thing to note about this guy.
Link down below in the description. I'm just gonna plug it in.
Like
I'll stop
said, is the fact that he is on quite a bit of 200% leader skills, no?
I go off my
because
tangents
he
a
is
lot.
on. Is he on Battle of Fate? He is on Battle of Fate. Okay, so he is on Vegeta and Trunks' 200% leader skill.
I'm just gonna
He's
talk
on
about
LR Ultimate Gohan's 200% leader skill. That's coming
him,
out tomorrow.
literally me.
I'm just gonna
let him.
Is he on Battle of Wits? Yeah, he's on the Battle of Wits, the LR Super Saiyan Goku Battle of Wits 200% team. He is also on what other 200% leader skills is he on? I think he's only on 3. Is that it? I might be wrong. Of course, someone went ahead and corrected me down below about that one Battle of Wits one for Super Saiyan Goku. Thank you. I really appreciate that because I be overlooking things as I'm doing videos.
For sure.
So
I still do.
Trunks is only on 3 200% leader skills of what I'm seeing.
I'm human.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, if I am wrong, go ahead and let
I'm
me
not
know.
a bot.
So him being on 3 200% leader skills is definitely cool, but for Cell Max and for
no
the
robot.
Red Zone, he's not really gonna be a run because come on, guys.
Of course
this is
not.
a build-up unit that was meant to be ran how many metas ago? It's 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Come on now, let's keep it a buck. So, what is good about this guy? I feel like what is good about this guy
Almost.
is the fact that he does have a great link opponent to
almost.
be ran during
How many
his
years
time
now?
for the Legendary Goku event meta. And he is a
He's almost 5 years
for a
old.
specific meta. He does get stronger inside his
No?
passive, key, attack, and defense each time he comes back on turn. He does have an alright link set prepared for Battle Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, and Super Saiyan. I mean, Golden Warrior and Messenger from the Future are like
He's almost 5 years
whatever
old.
links. Golden
That's
Warrior
crazy.
just sucks outright, and Messenger from the Future is just 10% attack. Look at Messenger from the Future, guys.
Terrible link.
Look at this link. It's just Cell and Trunks units. Are you serious? Look at his link. Look at his
Terrible.
link. It's
Still terrible
just not
today.
it. So yeah, I mean,
Fix
his
some
link
links
set is
though, Colin.
alright. He does have a
The number one link I
to be
want
ran inside the
fixed
Legend Go for him. That
is
being
Berserker.
Rich Trunks.
Fix
And
that
he's a
damn
stacking
link.
unit.
It
He gets strong
sucks.
inside his passive.
Make
He
it like
does all that
BBB.
simple stuff, and then he transforms
Unrestricted.
and just nukes the boss.
Just take the HP restriction
He's-
away.
he's
Make it like
transformed and
25%
just
attack
elbow
and
drops the
50%
boss.
defense.
So, what is bad about Tech Trunks? Now, I can't really go ahead and shit on this guy too much for what's bad about him today because he was built specifically for the Legendary Goku event. So I'm going to talk about what I do not like about him for his meta. It's like it's hard to talk about that because really, you can go ahead and
Everything's
say
pretty
leader
much-
skill is also something that was good about him too.
100%,
His leader skill is
yeah.
actually quite solid. I mean, Future Saga and Superclass is definitely quite good.
It's good.
Because you guys know who we can run some months later, right? Let's go ahead and go to prepare for battle real fast. But no, we ain't even gonna do that. You guys know who you can run right next to this guy, which is definitely a ridiculous rotation for the Legendary Goku event. It's this guy.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can go ahead and sit this guy right next to this guy because he does have a super class leader skill.
Oh,
Now, I know it's
yeah.
only 100
That-
stats, but this guy
that's
builds up
facts.
fast. Like, look at this. 1 key and 10% attack and defense.
Fight
to start
took
each
so
turn.
goddamn
They basically
long,
took
so
this
that's
guy's
true.
passive right over here
That is true.
and put it on the LR.
Yeah.
That's basically what they did.
No lies.
It's actually pretty crazy.
No lies
If you
told.
take a look at their links, they're sharing Golden Warrior and Prepare for Battle, so that's 2 key links. They're sharing Super Saiyan and Fierce Battle, that's 2 attack links. That's quite good. That's completely fine. So
That is
if you're running
completely fine.
AJLR Gohan right next to Tech Trunks, that's an invincible rotation against this legendary Goku event. It's like I'm fumbling,
Dev.
but like wow, it's just
Collect
crazy.
yourself.
It's really crazy. So I
Okay.
can't really say there's like
I have
too
fumbled a
much
lot in my
bad
past
about him.
videos.
It's like if you take a look at
Last pause, but the video's basically over. I fumbled a lot in my unit review videos. You guys, if you've seen a good amount of my unit reviews, I do tend to mess up on words, and there have been plenty of times. And this isn't just a problem for Dokkan YouTubers, but this is a problem for... I like how I'm giving you guys these little side talks. This isn't a problem just for Dokkan YouTubers. This is a problem for all YouTubers. Sometimes when you fumble over words, it's like you got to make a decision to keep on recording and just say, fuck it, I'm going to leave it in there. You have to also make the decision to keep it in there and cut it out, but you also have to, like, you know, stop yourself from talking. You have to do a jump cut, or you just go ahead and restart the video as a whole and scrap it. And let me tell you guys, when I would fumble, I only had 2 decisions out of those, because I think I rarely ever cut out my fumbles. I rarely ever did. I can say that for damn sure. If I messed up, if I fumbled my words, I would start the entire video over. It does not matter if I got to like 9 minutes in talking. I would start the entire video over. I scrap it and talk right all over again. Or I would just leave it in there. As you guys see, I rarely ever cut out my fumbles. Rarely ever. The only times I really like make cuts is if, like, you know, like mom will walk in, like the doors, guys, the door's like, the door's right there. It's so easy for someone to just peek around the corner. They can just be like, whoop, like some shit like that. Anyways, let's continue on the video.
And then for today's meta, he just
That's
doesn't
pretty much
have
over.
enough defense for today's meta, and he'll get you killed before he transforms. That's it. That's the main thing about this guy. He'll get you killed before he can even build up. But I think that is really about it. There's nothing else to note about this guy.
There isn't.
Because he's very simple to talk about. Build up unit, key, attack, and defense each time he comes back on turn. He's basically a mini LRAGL Gohan.
At the time, yes.
Right over
That's
here,
a great comparison.
LRAGL Gohan does the same thing, but, you know, they basically took this part of his passive and gave it to an LR. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I don't really disagree with much in that video. There's a couple times I was like, but I don't disagree with anything. I really, not much at all. Yeah. And I can go through all these videos too, because I'm curious to hear what I said about these cards. Might do Raditz tomorrow. Might. Heavy might. I don't know what video I'm doing tomorrow, but I have much more to say. Let's go ahead and grab up Tech Trunks real quick. We can just grab him up right quick. Can I say I did him justice for his EZA? I'm not gonna lie. I just remember he does greatly stack. I think they did they do him justice. Let me reacquaint myself in what he does real quick. Okay, so this form we're basically gonna ignore. So of course he is greatly stacking attack and defense. Very nice. 150% attack and defense baseline, gives the entire rotation for super class allies 2 key. That's very nice. He's essentially the opposite of Zamasu. Zamasu gives extreme class allies 2 key, and he gives super class allies 2 key, which is obviously helpful. Builds up key attack and defense at the start of each turn. He also has unrestricted additional super attack chance, and then he also gets additional super attack chance starting from the 4th turn, from the start of turn. And he has a 30% chance to crit. Okay, they could have given him 30% damage reduction. Definitely. I definitely think they could have just slapped 30% damage reduction. 30% damage reduction, just like, yeah, I think unrestricted 30% damage reduction would help this guy a lot. Because he's already stacking. By the next turn, he's going to be sitting at a pretty substantial amount of defense. A pretty good amount of defense. I haven't used this guy. Okay, I've used him a little bit lately, but back when he had first got his EZA, I was using this guy quite a bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I love this EZA, but he could have had 30% damage reduction, or 40 if they want to be nice. How about he just builds up damage reduction? Yeah, 10% up to 40% while he's stacking. That would have balanced it. And then he gets to this, and he pretty much turns the boss into a pack watch. That's it. I don't have much more to say about this guy. Yeah, he becomes he hits like. Bro, I think that's really about it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video, and I love you all. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Peace.